I didn't come from money. So I never learned how to really manage or spend or use money. We lived from a paycheck to paycheck. So sometimes we had to borrow money and then we just simply returned it. That was my concept of money growing up. I've been told that, you know, if you have money, and when I say money, I mean substantial amount, like being wealthy, right? So if you have money, it makes you a bad person. Only thieves make money. You must have done something really bad if you have money. But one good thing I learned, you know, growing up back home was how to always pay off my debt. But once I lived in California, I've come across so many amazing people who are wealthy and they use their money to better the world, to help the world. So all of a sudden I realized, maybe money is not such a bad thing, you know, and if you manage it and spend it the right way, it's actually, in fact, an amazing thing. Being inspired by these people, I wanted to be like them. And I wanted to create a relationship with money, which I never had. So at some point, I got introduced to this concept, the California concept of money, that if you want to attract it into your life, you have to want it and appreciate it and smell it and feel it. And you just really have to love money in order for it to come to you. So I decided to use my passions to attract money. And I want to attract lots of money. And then I want to do something good with it for the world. I think the best way to attract money is to basically start a business and use your passion to earn money. I decided to combine my passions and everything I've learned up till now, which is everything from doing makeup, being a model, doing PR, marketing, graphic design, you name it, and put it under one roof. So I started VIVA GLAM Magazine. Starting VIVA GLAM, I wasn't able to raise any funding at that time because you might already know, Los Angeles is full of bullshit. Everybody just wants to hang out. Everybody just wants to have lunch, talk about their ideas. Just talk, and it just doesn't go anywhere and it just doesn't do anything. Also in my case, I think many people knew me as a talent in this town, and I think they had a hard time seeing me as a businesswoman. And let's face it, not too many models really turn into entrepreneurs, especially not from Slovakia. I was lucky enough that towards the end of my modeling career in 2009, I booked a national campaign for St. Pauli Girl beer.
She's blonde, she's got beer, and she's looking at you. Meet the new St. Pauli Girl, a Slovakian model named Katarina Van Derham.
Because I always juggled 2-3 jobs at the same time, I was able to live off my makeup artist job as well as my graphic design job, and I put all my money from this campaign aside. And even better, I got re-elected a year later, which never happened in the history of the company. It's like if you won Miss USA twice, 2 years in a row, it just doesn't happen. You get the title just once.
It's 2010 St. Pauli girl, Katarina Van Derham, everybody.
But I was lucky enough that, you know, they couldn't find any better fit, I guess, the following year.
Why don't you just leave the beer and show yourself out?
You seem to be upset with me.
You're damn right I'm upset with you!
And the 2010 St. Pauli girl is Matt Eisman.
Congratulations.
Just kidding, it's Katarina.
So they just handed me the title for 2010 as well. So I made double the money. And I used that money to start my business. So in 2012, I started VIVA GLAM by recruiting some of my model friends and other like-minded friends who have similar passions.
Good to see you.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
It's beautiful. Congratulations, it's gorgeous.
That looks amazing.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Wow, Gorgeous. Beautiful.
There you go.
Oh my God. Holy crap, this is wow.
There you go.
Here's my article. Fabulous rich girl. Police to paparazzi.
Cheers to our first issue, and hopefully there's many more to come, and to all your personal success. All the other ones. She's my We had so much fun working together. Let me tell you, we threw a bunch of parties in LA, even in New York. We put together beautiful issues of the magazine. We traveled and we supported one another. And we had the hottest parties in town, for sure, with the hottest supermodels.
Girls are beautiful, the lingerie is beautiful. Wait, girls are in lingerie tonight? Yes, it's a lingerie. Where's my husband?
Our VIVA GLAM supermodels are not just hot, okay? They're super cool and multi-talented. Scarlett, you might recognize her from a TV commercial where she plays Christy Brinkley.
In a convertible? Seriously?
She's also a talented musician.
Told me about the day when our eyes first met. Oh, how I love that.
Sonia was a first runner-up in Miss Slovakia. And now she's a popular TV host back home.
Sonia Skoncová opäť zavítala do Los Angeles. Náš štáb ju nezastihol v Hollywoode, ale v meste Palm Springs, kde fotila pre populárny americký magazín.
Alina is a Romanian beauty, known for her work with Victoria's Secret. The hit song When You Leave. And my favorite, when she played opposite my ultimate celebrity crush, Jason Momoa. Yes. Whew! Have you seen that guy?
Where would you have us go?
I was lucky enough to bump into him at the airport at the LAX on my way to Mexico one day. I told him he's my celebrity crush. He said he's very sorry to hear that. Anyhow, he was a sweetheart, and he's a fine man. Let's just leave it there. Jason. But my team has changed due to the natural progression of everyone's lives.
Congratulations on getting married.
Rachel had a baby, Ramona had a baby, Jessica had a baby, and me, no babies. And I'm stuck with the same guy. And this house almost became our VIVA GLAM mansion. But as you know, sometimes things are just not meant to be. Sometimes it's just timing. But I do believe we will have our VIVA GLAM mansion one day, and you might get invited to one of our hottest parties. And while so many of these girls are still involved with VIVA GLAM Magazine, and I still get their support, and I absolutely, truly appreciate that, let me just introduce you to my core team now. Try to glance over some categories on the website and see if some articles are missing the header images.
And I don't mean to sound like I'm so good,
Gwen.
I know that I can maintain the consistency of the look and I can understand the genre and the niche and maintain that through both and throughout the issue, but I'm not the creative director.
Gwen drives me nuts, and she knows it.
My name is Gwendolyn Augustine, and I am editor-in-chief and online content manager of VIVA GLAM Magazine.
We're both Sagittarius. Her fire and my fire equals...
That's what happens when you get really intense people together. We're just trying to hammer it all out, but we do it in our very blunt way. Like, no, I don't like that. Well, why not? What about this? But it's just the way that we're communicating. We're not actually mad at one another. We just come across intense.
But she is a very hardworking woman, and I appreciate it about her because you need people in a company who work very hard and they are not afraid to pull that extra hour or, you know, work unconventional hours. You don't find too many people who work so hard as she does.
We had events every 3 months or something. We had 3 issues a year.
Big events.
Big
and 4
events.
articles online every day. And
Like,
I was uploading, she was uploading. I was
Can you
writing,
remind me?
you were
I
doing
can't
it.
even remember because I couldn't answer that.
We did around the clock. I don't know because, I mean, we have a luxury now, a blessing of everybody.
Candace is my go-to girl. She's my right hand. She's been with me from the beginning of Viva Glam. I would do absolutely anything for her. The most amazing thing about Candace is that I can trust her 100%. There's not tiny doubt in my mind that her intentions are not pure or she doesn't care about me or the company. I would do anything for her.
We ended up being at Koi together, and I saw her, and I immediately was like, oh my gosh, we used to work together in the 90s. Remember that job that we did? And blah, 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 blah. So she goes to me, yes, I totally remember. We had such a good time, and it was so wonderful. The whole time, it's like, she has no memory of me at all. Does not remember who I am. It's like, has no freaking memory. But she pulled it off really well. And so later she told me. And so the whole time I'm rambling on about whatever, and she's pretending that she knows, but we got along again.
She's a huge part of the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, because she motivates me and inspires me, because I want to make this a successful business also for her, because there's just no Viva Glam without Candace.
People used to call me Chirpy because I just go, you know? And I peter out at about 4 o'clock, you know, but I mean, I'm the one at 4 o'clock a.m. that'll be standing waiting for the tram in Hawaii for everybody just because I can do it.
I would like to volunteer to help do the photo shoots because I did lookbooks, my last company. I did 18 of them. I do trend forecasting, I could do the wardrobe, we can do the locations. I also know fashion stylists too, so I can totally help with that. This is like something I know like the back of my hand.
Devin, she's the youngest one on our team.
Hi, I'm Devin Denisa, and my job title is Director of Merchandising and Product Development at VIVA GLAM Magazine, and I also love to contribute beauty and trend articles.
I met Devin when she worked for a different company that was one of our sponsors for the first event we had with VIVA GLAM Magazine about 5 years ago. And I just remembered how hardworking she was and how professional she was. She wasn't trying to be my friend and hang out and bestie and all that BS that's in LA. She was always very professional, and I loved it about her. So when I was looking for a merchandiser for my company, she came to my mind. Guess what? Lucky enough, she was available at that time, and she accepted my offer.
Life took a turn for me, and I was taking some time off, and I just got in touch with her and I said, hey, like, I'm not with this company anymore, so I know you and I talked about working together in the past. And she emailed me and we met, and I was like, I've been waiting for this opportunity for so long, and to work with the women here, they're like-minded and strong, and that's exactly what I've been actually wishing for the last like 3 years. It's like to surround myself with positive women who are going to inspire me, encourage me, and you know, being in my 30s now, 31, I need to just fucking go for it. So that's what I'm doing.
So that's my core team.
Did you give her one of these for me?
Honestly, I feel very lucky we even have a place to work. And you know, while the mansion is on its way, we get to hang out with squirrels and create art. And I think now we just need to make it more glamorous. And since Gwen found some pink chairs,
And they're pretty inexpensive on Amazon.
it's a good start.
Oh, guys, pink chairs.
Next episode on the 90s Girl. See my team in action.
The bikinis that we're shooting today.
That is a nice suit, huh?
We're all getting kind of sick.
It's not always so glam.
Yeah, look at that squat.
I live in sweatpants. That's not glam, but you know, truth be told. If you're here at 5:30 in the morning, what are you wearing? You're not going to the cotillion.